Hello, everybody. We are back again with another Satisfactory. And today we are going to finish the circle, the one that's been taking forever, but I also need to connect this intersection over there. Although the intersection is crap and I got to rebuild it. So I think last time I was playing, I had the idea that I was going to pull the intersection back here and then work with it from that direction. Because if I can do it from here, we probably got some more room to do it. You know what I mean? The problem is the room that I have. Or I can do it up here. This intersection could happen. I could just get rid of a lot of that and go down this way. The problem I had before, though, is because I wanted to make it like natural and come down. But I guess I can just go off the cliff here and go straight down. But it's going to go right over those two. I don't know, man. I don't know at all. It's going to be a challenge. Oh, let's get rid of this part real quick first, and then I can figure that out. Gotta delete all of it. People get really good at like doing these railroads and making them look good through the world, while also keeping them like flat and not like super bumpy and stuff. It's not easy to do. I saw somebody doing like some tricks with the painted beams and things like that, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I've not figured it out. Get rid of all that. We got to go up here, so we're away from the slope. Oh, I got to be careful. We're taking apart the railroad, so I won't have no power. I'll end up falling down. All right, I think right here would be good. Let me just go straight out and make an intersection. Let's see if I can do that. Zoop. Straight out this way. Get rid of that one. And then basically the intersection would be here. Oh, also I changed the color of these foundations, as you can see. They're white, and they're really bright white, which looks pretty dang cool. Looks like Lego blocks, but it makes it kind of modern looking, you know? So I like that. So I'm going to try to stick with that right there on the edge. Okay, intersection. Now, we know it goes 1, 2, 3, and then like this. That's where one of them will be, and one will be there. So that's where the turn will be. On the other side, it'll be 1, 2, 3. Like that. That way we can connect it properly. And the same thing right there. And then we can probably like rotate it down that way. Or even go straight that way maybe. I don't know yet. There's a lot of questions and not enough answers, you know what I'm saying? So here we can be like, put it on the end here. Boop. Get this one. Now the same thing over here. We got 2, and then it goes to the edge. So maybe I'll put another one. And then it'll start here. Now the question is, can we connect it? I think the connection will go like that. Yeah, it's got to be like that. Okay, so these won't go there. This will like rotate like this. And then this one will rotate like that. So that's the size I think the smallest turn is. This one will go straight through. Right to the end. Oh, that was weird. Ooh, it went right through the ground. We don't want to do that. All right. Now, I know it's right-hand drive. So if I'm coming this direction, I'm like, okay, we got the locomotive, but then I want to go to the left. I don't want to just go straight. So from here, we can be like, okay, we're going to go turn over here too. Like that. So that's one choice. or we can go straight. So that's good. Now let's say we're coming from this direction. So we're coming in through here. Now it's like, okay, I want to go this way. We want to go straight, or we want to turn to the right. So that's good. This one's kind of weird though, because I have it set up like this one goes right there. So let's pull this one forward. The reason why I want these cuts in these positions here is so I can put the signals in good places. So then it'll go like that, and then we can go like this. There we go. So we can go straight, or we can turn. And this one on this side, we can go straight, or we can turn. And now if we're coming in from this direction, this will be the right-hand side. We can take a right, or we can take a left. And there you go. Now we got ourselves our intersection. Look at that. It's a good looking intersection right there. It's making like some kind of cult symbol, but I can appreciate it. Okay. So we got that cut there, that cut there. This one's a little bit interesting. We're going to have to go one more back. Maybe two more. Before we start dropping it down. And then put another rail. There we go. Okay, that looks like an intersection. It's looking pretty good. Now we got to do the signals. So we got to transport. Let's go with the path signal. So the path signal, from my understanding, this thing works by registering a path for this train to go through. So if we do all blocks, we can't do that. You know what I mean? The blocks will basically be like a stop sign, like a three-way stop. So if one train's here, one train's there, they all got to stop and then go through. But if we have a path signal, that means that as long as the path is empty, a train can go through it. So those are nice to have because they'll keep them moving. Let's do this one. And so I'm doing these on all the entrances. It's like that. So that's the entrances we know, because it's right-hand drive. We're going to go through either this way or that way. And then on this one, I know I can go straight or right, and then that's the other entrance. Now that we have the entrances, we need to put block signals on the exits. So switch that to a block signal. And then, so if we go to the right, that'll be an exit. So it needs to have a block signal here. Like that. And then if we want to go to the left, that's an exit. And we need another block signal. There we go. So now let's go to this entrance. Now we can go straight. That's got a block signal there, so that's an exit. And we can also go to the left. So that needs an exit as well. Let's check over here for this entrance. It's got an exit and an exit. Okay, so they're all good. The reason why those are yellow like that is not because they're broken. It's because these tracks are going to nowhere. They don't have a loop. So that's why they're not working properly like this one is, because it goes all the way back down there and connects. This doesn't. So when I connect this track over here to this one and it loops back into itself, we won't have an issue. This one will still have a problem because there's no exit here. But there is a way to fix that. You can probably just double it up. So I'd have to make the track longer. But when I do, I could put a double block signal where there's one on each side and it'll act like an end. So there wouldn't be an issue. So that's another way to do it that way. Now we got to drop it down. Foundations. I'm going to use the 2-meter ones. These ones here. Use a buffer stop. Oh, can you do that? I've never actually used those really. I used one time on my other one, but I never actually tried using buffer stops. Does that count? I don't think it counts as the signals though. It doesn't tell it that's the end. Because technically that should have done it. Interesting. I know I will stop the train, though. Okay, so let's go down here. Let's get those ramps again. Rotate it. And down we go. I would like for it to go down steeper than this, but it'll become a problem with your trains. You don't want to go any, like, oop, we're falling. You don't want to go any more deep than a 2 meter, because if you do, it'll be too steep for the trains to climb. You'll have some bigger problems. Definitely don't want that. So in the future too, if I want to, I can always remove all these foundations and just build like pillars and then just leave the trains up there so it'll look kind of cool without having all the foundations here. But for now, we're just going to do foundations. Make it work. Now I could rotate it. So like if we're here, let's do regular 4 meter. Like that. And then we can go grab one of these. And then we want to rotate it. Catwalks allow us to do this while making it a little bit smoother. Like that. Thanks for the follow, LJ. Appreciate it. You can do something like that, maybe. Turning like that might be a little too sharp. Okay, so let's try that. At least get us close to it. Connect it to this. We do them too long so they fit the foundation. And now, boom. Now we can get rid of these. Oh, falling off again. And it's not the smoothest, but it's smooth enough. You know what I mean? It's better than just doing it at an angle. You become completely addicted to this game. It has that effect on people, man. It definitely has that effect on people. You just start it and you can't stop it. It's freaking awesome. There's not many games that I could go like back to and play for long periods of time. Like I have so many games because of that problem. And there's only a few like rare ones that actually hold my interest for as long as this has. And this is definitely one of them. Oh, we're almost to the right height. Yay. So I got that rotating over there, but obviously we're not going to line up with it, which is fine. I can just adjust it. You know what I mean? That was just to get an idea of where it was going to go. That was the same way with Subnautica. Oh, yeah. That one definitely didn't hold my interest as long, but I thought it was pretty cool. Now, where does this go? Okay. So that's about the right height. Drop that down. That's the height we want. Ooh. Oh no, I fell. Yep. Okay, let's get that other one. We don't need the hover one for now because I don't have nothing over here for power. It's the hard part. Trying to make connections like this. This is the hard part. Now, how are we going to rotate that over? You can zoop it. So we got that. Now we can try to start rotating it and see if we can connect to it. And it's already like a little bit too high too. It's not even like lined up properly. See that? Or wait, no, maybe it is. No, the heights are good. Heights are good. But since we rotate on like 10 degrees with those catwalks, they don't always fit properly the way you would like them to. So let's do this. Pull out the catwalk. Start rotating it from here until it seems to line up. Because we're at the right height, we just got to line it up. And remember, we can always go straight for a while too if we need to. Until we can get it lined up in the right area. Like, I got an idea But I don't know if it'll work. We'll find out. We'll find out. So the only place we really need to connect is right here. This is where we need to connect it. So I can get rid of this round part here, because we're going to build another piece to it anyways. Grab all that. Okay, so now I need to get this rotation to connect over there. Now I got more room to play with. All right, rotate. Uh-oh. What did I do? Yeah, I probably should have started rotating earlier. Just a little bit earlier. It's hard to tell. Too sharp. Almost. It's so close to being lined up there. Look at that. Look at that. So close, but it's not lined up. I wish it would tell you like the degrees that you were turning. That would make things a lot easier. Oh. We're so close. So basically we got to get this one here to line up over here. Can I just make it rotate like that? Let's see what that does. Put it like this. And then go here. Oh, that's going to be way off though. Look at that. Way off. That would line it up, but it's still off. Damn, that's hard. Only they made circles in this damn game. Well, the simple fix for this would be just to do this. Like, go like right over here. Zoop mode. And then just grab the rail. So transport. Again, the foundations were always a guideline, so they don't have to be perfect. Put it in the middle. And then we can grab that, rotate it over here. Let's do it like right there. And then rotate this one. And then connect it. But we want to go from here like there. And then boop. Would you look at that? It's not the best turn, but it works. It works. This one's at a weird angle though. Hold on. That looks like it's straight with that foundation. Maybe it ain't. What if I did it from the center? Like that. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Just has to connect properly and not be all bumpy. Looks like it works. Then we got this one. Pull it up. Not like that. All right, we're gonna do, it's like 1.5. So stop it here and then pull it up to the half point. There we go. Bring it over here. Probably in the middle. And then pull this one over this way. Where was this connected at? Right on the end? It turns too sharply. Okay, the end is not what we're doing on this one. There we go. That should work out. Let me just pull it up. Pull it up to the top. We're all connected. Should be good to go. Stop it at the halfway point. Pull it up. Rotate it. And then to the top. Okay, maybe not that far. A little bit lower. Halfway. There it goes. Okay, now we can do the flying thing. So go like that. Boop. We now have a flyer. We got power. So grab this one, bring it up. Bring this one up to the halfway point. Pull it here. Rotate it. And I think I put it too close on that one. Let's see if I put it a little bit further back. Maybe like there. Oh, it's going to be kind of weird there because it's not lined up properly. We need to have it lined up properly with, yeah, that should work. With the foundation so it's straight. Let me go here. There we go. And you see how this one got fixed? It's not blinking no more because it got a connection and wrap around, and this is the dead end. So now it should be good. It's all connected down there. Now we have a train line. Now the other question is, can we get the train line when it's the length that it's supposed to be go up here? You know what I'm saying? Is the length of the train and the amount of locomotives going to be sufficient to pull up the train? That's the question. Not to mention we need more like radio towers out here too. That way we can get all the ore nodes marked off because I need to bring them all over here. It's going to be crazy. I don't know if it's going to work out properly, but we're going to find out. Okay, so let's start building the train. We got one locomotive. We got two. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be a big train. Oh, man. Yeah. It's going to be 10 cars long and 12 long total. Look at that train. It's going to be pulling all the power. Here it comes. It's got to line up in here. This thing's going to be a beast. We ain't going for small trains, man. We're going for big trains. There we go. And then we can just take off. We're going to go see what it looks like going up this thing. Full speed ahead. There's nothing in it at the moment, so it probably won't make a difference. At the moment, this thing's pushing. She be climbing. Intersection works good. I'll have to put more of those block signals along the path as well. That way, if we have multiple trains, they can keep moving. Because right now, this is just one block. And if it's one big block, it's going to be an issue. Oh my God, this thing is moving. Also, I did a little bit of work too off of the stream. And I got that whole circle finished. Like, we still got to do a little bit of fill-in, but the whole circle is connected. It is completely connected. I also painted it white and black. It almost looks like it's snowing over here, but it ain't. It's pretty cool. We're gonna roll into the station. Get them brakes. I guess you get double brakes too when you have two locomotives, huh? Because this thing actually handles quite well. Okay, put that there. Now, we don't need that. How many hours dedicated to this one world? We are looking at... Save it. We got 85 hours. That's how much I got so far. And then this is what I'm working on right now. Big old circle. Oh, I gotta fill, yeah. I gotta fill just that area in. But yeah, this circle is massive. It took like 14 hours just to do this circle. Now I'm just getting the rest of the rails to go. And in between each of these pillars is going to be a train station. And basically I'm going to have a train station, or not train station, but trains bringing in the resources from all over the entire map, all to this one giant tower. That's going to be here. It's going to be pretty cool. That's the plan, at least. Will it work? I don't know. But that's the theory. See if it works over time. How about you? How many hours do you got in your world if you play this? I'm gonna roll back to the other place now. See if I can get some materials coming in. The second floor of this place is supposed to be for cargo. That's what the goal is gonna be. Come on, big money. Yeah, this train's awesome. Had like 30 hours into a world and couldn't build a semi-functional factory. Oh, really? It took me a long time. Like, I never beat the game, but I've had a couple playthroughs. They've had trains on here for quite a while. You get them in like phase 3, I think, or phase 4. But yeah, my first playthrough I did 253 hours. I think it was what it was, but I never beat the game. I was just focused on building. This one I focused a little bit more on functionality, getting some more factories going, but now I'm transitioning back into building. I started to mess with turbo fuel and completely broke everything. Oh, really? I have yet to do turbo fuel, so that would be new for me. I just got into regular, like, packaged fuel. This train is freaking awesome. This is where the wall's gonna be, and it goes right in here. This is where we're gonna pick up all the ore. I need to figure out how many types of ore is gonna be coming in here, though, and how I'm gonna get it all designed. I haven't completely, like, set in stone what I want to do with that, but I'm figuring it out. So if I look at the map, we got caterium, copper, limestone, sulfur, quartz. What else we got? There's a bunch of copper here and iron. I don't see no coal though. Besides the coal that I used for my first power plant. I need more coal. So I want to go over on this side a little bit and build another radio tower. Was needing more power and it seemed like my solution, but broke all my power and that made me uninstall. Yeah, I get that, man. That'd be pretty rough. Working on all that just for it to break everything. Okay, so we're going to go and grab the jetpack. Put that bad boy on. I need to get some more power lines. Because I need to figure out where all these nodes are so I can start pumping them in over into this building. This building is supposed to be a warehouse. That's the idea. What I really want right now is coal. If I can get some coal in here. Put it like that. Then I can use that to make another power station, which is what I desperately need pretty soon. All right, let's go this way. Come on, big bunny. All right, let's see how this looks. We are going to go with the radio tower. What was that under? Radio tower. See how this looks? Love the game the same way that heads love walls in the insane asylum. Yeah. It's rough sometimes, man. Oh, we got coal over there. So I can actually go further with this thing. Look how big it is. I'm thinking I can put it over here. Okay. Oh, hell no. Get him. Get back here. Okay, so let's make a little mark, maybe. After I get this one, too. Oh, there's 3 of them. Bop. There he goes. I think I'm, like, stuck hearing the train noise in the background. You hear that? I think I hear that. Kind of annoying. Mother trucker. Okay. I'm also playing 1.2 right now, so it is a little bit glitchy at times. There's some bugs. All right, let's head this way. Going over here. Boom. Where am I at now? I'll probably go one more. You hear the steam? Yeah, me too. I wonder if I can fix that without like resetting. All right, let's put it right over here on this rock. Boop. And then we're going to put the radio tower, which I still don't know where the hell that is. Production. Power. Radio tower, where you at? Organization, maybe? Yeah, that's where it is. Okay. Put that there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We got some room there now. Although it doesn't show me the coal over here. I know I saw some coal over this area. I might jump on Satisfactory again when the 1.2 stable is released. That's probably a good time to do it. But then it has less issues. None of them seem to be game breaking at the moment. Oh, look at that. I can definitely move this thing over this way. We still got a lot of room. Okay. I'm going to make a marker. Probably like right here. Marker. Large highlight. All right, we're putting the radar tower right over there. I gotta keep calling it radio tower for some reason. Now we're gonna put it there and see if we can get most of the map figured out. And I'm gonna go get the coal first. That's what I'm gonna bring into the station. And then get that delivered to my base. Then I'm gonna build my first power station on the base. It's gonna be amazing. Right, looks like that's the spot. Boop. Now we're gonna get the tower. Put it like right here. Thing's huge too. It's massive. All right. Oh, look at that. We got a bunch of coal over there. What is that one? Normal. Here. Here. Okay, look at all the pure nodes we got. Holy crap. It's definitely what we want to go get. So the idea is that I'm going to have the train. It's going to be picking up all the stuff, but I'm going to use conveyor belts to push all this stuff to the warehouse. That's how that's going to work. So before I start grabbing stuff now, I got to go over to the warehouse again and keep building it. Now that we got those radar towers going. Grab a slug while we're out here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we grabbed a slug and it turned off the steam noise. Okay. Good to know. We got the steam noise. We got to go find a slug just to turn it off. I bet you if you get in and out of a truck, it'll probably fix it too. Or maybe you just got to pick up an item. Maybe I can do it with food too. I don't know. There it is. Only time will tell. We can figure that out. All right, we're back here. Now, I made it wide like this so we have room to have more trains if we needed to. I'm even thinking that maybe I could just do it like 2 stories of trains. The thought I had in my head was every type of ore would go into this place, but I don't think that's going to be the best idea. How am I going to fit all those types of ore in here and have all these trains move it? I don't know. That's going to be the hard part, figuring that out. Well, that's where my big base is over there. At the moment, I want this one to be a coal one. So let's go with the train station. And this is going to be... What is the name of this place? The Rocky Desert Warehouse is what I named this. So let's go Rocky Desert Warehouse Coal Train Input 1. It's a big name. Very big name. I don't think it'll fit all of it, actually. Did it fit the 1? Hold on. Let me go to the menu, edit timetable. That thing's huge. Okay. Maybe we'll do this. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I like when it's all detailed, but RD, Rocky Desert Warehouse, Coal Train Input 1. Let's try that. A little bit better. Now I should be able to go to the timetable. That's a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so, and another thing I can do with this too, is paint it black. I like to paint the trains the color of the materials that they're moving, because it makes it easier to distinguish what they are without having to see the name. Know what I'm saying? Makes it just a little bit easier. Coal Train. That always reminds me of Coal Train from Gears of War. Ain't got no brakes. Alright, let's go get the walls built. Now, how tall do we have to make these walls? I can also switch the jetpack with the hover. Now, walls. There we are. Zoop mode. I'm thinking the walls need to be... So that's 6. Looks like 6 might be high enough. Let's see. 1. Oh yeah, that's plenty high. We can make it 6 tall. That should be good. Now we got this. It looks like crap. That looks terrible. Wires going right through there. Gonna have to reorganize that. Put it like over here, maybe? Then we'll grab it, plug it in, get rid of this. And then that has no power. Luckily, the train line does. Actually, we won't have to do that. If the train's connected, and this should have power right here from the facility. So technically, I don't even need to have these. I could pull power from the train itself. Yeah. Perfect. And then this one, we can connect it this way. So I don't think any of the radio towers are still powered. Plug it in over there either way. Okay. Now we got that all selected, which I didn't want that to happen. You can fix it just by reselecting it like that. I think you might be able to hover over it, yeah. You don't even have to do the control thing. Just look at it. All right, let's get those walls going. So we're going to build a foundation. Cover this place up. Another thing I can do too is have one of the trains be like a sushi train. So essentially what it does, if you don't know what that is, it'll allow it to have multiple different items to go into each of the train cars. So that's one thing that could happen. The other thing I could do too is I could have one train that goes and picks up one type of ore all over the map and then drops it off. But that would be really time consuming as well. I don't think that would be very efficient. So I'm thinking either we need tons more of these trains or we need to do a sushi train of some sort. And I think if I use a smart splitter, it'll split the right items and we won't have an issue. So basically just get all the different ore to come here, store it in cargo containers, and then push it out into the train. But the factor that's going to slow me down is how fast the train is and how much the train can move. That's going to be the bottleneck. Surely there's a faster way to build a big roof? Nope. That's how you build it. Unless there's mods. Oh, are you talking blueprints? Blueprints might be able to help a little bit. I guess I could do a blueprint of like a 5x5. Let's see. Special. And I can just be like blueprint. Get it all connected. Like that. And be like 5x5 floor. 1 meter. Set directory. And then we can go like edit, add a category. Floors. Floors can be roofs as well. Select an icon. Building icon. Apply. Add a subcategory. Nope, not there. Remove. And we'll do like 1 meter. 1 meter floors. Add blueprints. Apply changes. Get out of there. Select an icon. Foundation. Let's go with the 1 meter one. Boop. Save. Okay. Then we can go like clear. Goodbye. And then when I'm building, I can go over here to blueprints, floors, like that. And then I can put it on number 6. All right, let's see what happens. I'm asking, I'm just curious. I only played Factorio. Well, here you go. Boom. That's probably the quickest way you can build a floor. Or whatever you want to call this. Roof. Place it here. Boom. We ran out of juice, so I gotta push it forward. Oh, there might be a blueprint connect thing too. Hold on. Auto connect. Will that work? Blueprint, auto connect. Oh. Maybe that it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Not bad. Then we just go like this and zoom mode it. There we go. Would you look at that? It's a big brain right there. Then we put this one here. Yeah, that's a 5x5. Boom. And we just auto connect it. Place it. It is a little bit faster, isn't it? Definitely a little bit faster. Oh, look at that. Boom. That worked out. Definitely faster than just like zoom mode in the whole thing. Not bad. Now I'm just gonna go right back to zooping this. That was good. But I guess I could do like a 5x5 of this. I think what I'm gonna do here though, we're gonna go something like this. Walls. Maybe we'll do a window here. Framed window? Yeah. And we'll switch this over to concrete. Then we got our windows. And then we got our wall. That should work out. Factory window wall. Does it pull materials from a central storage? Right now I'm using dimensional storage. So basically what I have is these interdimensional depots, which is like a storage container. Like this thing. I can't place it at the moment because I don't have enough of the SAM fluctuators. But basically I have factories building the materials and it pushes it into these. And then it puts it into my storage in a dimension. And so basically it has these limitations on it. So I can hold like 1,000 quartz crystals. But when I use it, it just refills it up because the factory's still making them. It's pretty cool. And then I can pull from that inventory to build stuff. You don't unlock that until a little bit later in the game. But because before that, you got to grab it all by hand. But it's pretty sweet now, man. It's like the quicker you can get it, the better. It'll make your life so much easier. Now I can just build stuff like this and I have a problem with it. All right, and this one, we can just put it like right here and put a door. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, let's go to the walls again, grab those windows. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. We gotta make it a little bit bigger here. Can you blueprint the entire train depot? No. That would be really cool though. That blueprint thing you saw when I was doing it, that's the size of the max blueprint at the moment. I think there's an MK3, but I've never unlocked it. So a 5x5 is what you can do. So far, at least. If there's an MK3, that would be cool. Yeah, this is satisfactory cache. Go to the wall. Let's go down here. Roll up gate. That's what I want. Line it up with the foundation. And move it over to the center. That should do it. Then we can get our walls up. It looks like... Do we have any half walls? Like we do. That's gonna be weird. It's gonna be so weird. I guess we'll just do this. We'll have to put it into the other one. Like that. Oh, it's going right into it. Oh, that's disgusting. All right, maybe we don't want that probably. All right, let's try something else here. Maybe we got to push this forward a little bit. Line it up with that. And then come forward. That could work. Yeah, let's try that. Default. And I'm trying to make it where the train don't clip into it. Thanks for the follow, Llama. I appreciate it. So let's try to do this where it doesn't actually clip into it. That would be nice. And then I can rotate this one. It likes to line up right on the foundation edge. So it's going to be kind of weird. Looks like we can do it like that. And then obviously this isn't going to line up properly. So I'm going to have to pull it this way. Yeah, look at that. It don't line up properly. Okay, so the better solution for this too is if I can put it right on the edge here. Let's try this. If I can put it on the edge and the train gets through it without having a problem, then that's what we're going to do. There'll be no issue there. That's the question. Will it get through it? All right, Mr. Train, show me what you're made of. And you get through without clipping into anything. Yeah, okay. It definitely can. I think we're good. All right, back it up. Should make things a little bit easier. Okay. I'm not stuck with that steam sound on, so that's good. Now, the other problem I have is that this doesn't actually... It's in the halfway mark, and I don't think we have half walls, do we? Half wall? We have this, but it's not, like, half. Okay. Has nice crisp sounds. Yeah, it does sound good. Nice and crisp. Okay, so go like this. And then this one's going to go like this. Then we'll be lined up properly. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. We'll just have to have it clipped like that. Like that. This one's going to go into it. And we can just go like this. Now this should connect good. And then the walls here will go straight up like this. That'll be 6 tall. Top one's going to be that. Then we'll get the windows. Now I also need to figure out where I'm going to be taking all the conveyor belts into the building. I'm thinking the bottom floor is not going to be where I put the conveyor belts into. I'll probably go up like a wall or something outside and go to the second floor and then plug it into all the storage. Then the storage will transfer it down into these. So I can actually start doing that right now. Let's see how this is going to work. And I need to have both of these working because each one of these will push into the train, and each freight car should be able to hold about 3,400 or something like that, or 3,200 material, if I'm doing the math right. And so logistics, we'll go with like an MK5 lift, which is limited to 780 resources per minute until I get the next one, which will go up to like 1,200. And then now that's going to go up to the top. Okay. And it looks like we got to put a lift right there. I think that should fit it. Will you go into it? Yep. Okay, so that's the input. Now the next one, I'll grab another one of these. Then we'll go like that. Then we'll go from here down to there. And then we're going to go and connect it like that. Hold on. Oh, I did the wrong one. That needs to be an output. Needs to be a blue one. There we go. There's our first connection. And upstairs, we'll have some cargo containers that will push the materials out into this. So upstairs, let's get an idea of what that's going to look like. So we're going to have this one. And then this one's going to go up 1-2 notches. That way we can have it go above. And then we're going to go with organization, industrial storage. Line it up into the center like that. And then this is going to be outputting right here. And that's where it's going to store stuff. So what I'm thinking is we can just do this. Line it up. And probably put it in the center of each one of these. And I can stack it even higher too if I needed to. I don't think I'm going to at the moment. Maybe I'll go one more up. I don't know. Not sure yet. I just know there's going to be a lot of stuff stored here. It is supposed to be a warehouse. Okay, that should be good. And I'm thinking like maybe like that. Now the problem is if I'm going up with it, I think I have to store the items. If I was on top like that, I have to store the items up first. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. If I run into any problems, then I can always adjust it later. I'll plug all these in. There we go. Plug that in. And then this one up here, to make it look nicer, I can always lift it up a little higher. Line it up with that. There we go. And that'll be one line of resources. And each one of these holds this much. So this would have coal in it. And I'd be like, boop. Coal would flow through those as it's doing now. And it goes down the line. And it should go right into here, which it did. Then this should be able to pick it up. So since it's stored in there. And this will be loading. Yeah, so all these should be set to load. And that will be kind of the idea of how it's going to look. Now I need to go grab the coal and bring it here so it can be pushed in here. Once that's done, then we're going to have ourselves a nice little setup here. So I'm going to remove this marker. Remove marker. Don't need to have all that. Remove this one too. Don't need all these markers out here that we're not actually doing stuff with. And then this one, can you move a marker or does it, you gotta destroy it? Let's see if I can copy that. So the warehouse is right here. So we do want a marker here. Let's put it a little to the side. And this is going to be the Rocky Desert Warehouse. Boop. This one's going to be goodbye. And then go back over to it. And let's make it large. There we go. Okay, now we need the coal, which is right over here. So I got to go up there and grab the coal and bring it down this way. That should be interesting. Let's go take a look. And I need to bring power lines with me. So let's go grab some power lines. I need to get my other jetpack on. Looks like we got some on this side too. I'm gonna go over here and grab a power line from up here and pull it down that way. I'm thinking the coal is probably up at the top of that mountain. We're gonna have to figure out how to get up there. It's gonna be crazy. Come on, Mr. Jetpack. Almost there. Almost there. What's up, Rehan? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. And why is it not working? I gotta get all the way over here just to do that? Now I can go way further with it, but you have to get right up on it. Oh yeah. Boop. do it. What happened if Martin Luther was living? I mean, Martin Luther King? I don't know, man. He'd be out there fighting the good fight still, I would imagine. Let's go. The wire's too long? Mother. Okay, we'll put it up here. So the cool thing about these power lines too is if I line them up properly, we can use it as a zip line. Who's Martin Luther? I do not know a Martin Luther. You wouldn't let this be? No, no. Oh, we got power lines down there too. Oh, where's it at? Guarantee you it's up top. Guaranteed it's up there. Question is, how do we get up there? Unless I got like a power line and just was able to put it up there on it. Accident or something. Not accident, on purpose. On purpose accident. Wire's too long. What about if I put one here? Rotate a little bit. And then put it on top of that. Oh, can I do this? Oh, I didn't even think about nudging. Oh, we can nudge it. Beautiful. Oh, that makes things so much easier. I didn't even think about that. Zip line. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can climb easy now. I didn't even think about nudging. That's going to be so powerful. Oh, we're going right into a death pin right here. Death time. Ooh, yeah. Got him. Oh, they came out. You listen to Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson's good. Come on, enemies. He died the year you were born? Are you sure about that? How long ago was it that Michael Jackson died? There's no way it was that long ago. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere down there. I gotta grab that. Gots to grab the Mercer sphere. 2009? Oh god, that was so long ago, wasn't it? Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Crazy. How time has flied. Or flown. Flying. Goes too fast, man. Can I climb back up here if I need to? It's probably better if I just make a wire. Power line. Okay, we're going to upgrade this one to one with a ladder. Then I'm going to grab it. And then go down here. And just use the zip line to get everywhere. Big brain. You know about Tame Impala? No. Boop. Completely missed that one. He did.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
We'll land now. Alright, we got it. Mercer sphere down. Every time I see one of those bad boys, I gotta go grab them. Those are what allow you to get that dimensional storage. Ever heard of Let It Happen? That sounds a little bit more familiar. Are you talking about songs? Now we want to go up here. Boop. They're Australian, so that's why you don't know? Yeah. That makes sense. Like, I know very many Australian songs. Now, do we got any Mercer spheres coming on over here? See a slug. All right, where's this coal at? This place is kind of cool up here. Oh, it's right there. Found it. All right, you gotta chill out, buddy. You gotta chill out, big man. You don't gotta be so crazy. Oh, felt that. Coming in hot. Oh, he did. Got him right in the noggin. Okay. So, this is actually kind of a nice place up here. Nice little water area. Well, there we go. We got 1, 2, 3. That's how many was here, right? Was they don't care about us about racism? You talk about Australia? Okay. Do the enemies become trivial? They can still be a problem, especially like the jumping spiders, but when you get good at it, you learn like their moves. You learn how to deal with them. There's still another weapon I can get too, apparently, like an automatic rifle, and I think it makes it a lot easier with homing rounds. Oh, no, the song from Michael Jackson? Ah. I see. Okay, so these are the ones I gotta get. I gotta put my miners on them, and then I gotta go down here. Which is kind of crazy, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull these down. I gotta bring it all the way over there. Question is, how do you pull them down while still making it look good? Because I can pull them down, you know what I mean? Now, how do we pull them down there and still make it look good? That's the challenge. That is the challenge. Okay, foundation time. We probably want to go with 4-meter foundations. Hold down control so we lock it to the grid. Can you build that far from your character in early game? What do you mean by that far from your character? Come on, big money. All right, and then we go with like this, production, MK2 miner. Lock it in this way. Like distant power poles? Oh no. These power poles you unlock later on. You have these ones. These ones are MK1s. These are what you start out with. You can go not as far. You can make like more of them to go further, but you can't reach that distance now. Okay, now we're gonna go over here and do this one. Zoop mode. A creature in the way. Will you screw off? Thank you. Get out of here, bird. Trying to build things. What I mean is, when building anything in early game, do you have to be standing right next to it? No, you have a distance. Like, this doesn't change. See, like, you can go, like, way over there. There's the other place I can place it. It's more like your view distance. But you can go, like, that far. Not bad. And that's from the start of the game. I didn't unlock that distance. It's just how far you can build. Right, there's that one. You want to come over here, do the same thing. Zoop mode. Grab another MK2. And we're going to go that direction with it, so I want to rotate it. Should be good. Then we got to do a little bit of landscape in here. Goodbye. That ought to do it. Cleaned it right up. Boom. So I've got one more in the way. I'll get rid of this too. All right, there we go. Now the next step is that I can probably plug these all in together. Yeah, we can do that. Go like this. And then on this edge here. And plug it in. All right, we're all in business. They working. All right, next step. Let's try to get some connection going here. Plug it in like that. This one we can go over here with it. Maybe a little bit wider. Maybe a ramp. See, ramp. Yeah, that should work. Oh, you on that TikTok, Rahan? Back over on the Tic Tac. All right, go like this. Then blow up some of this. Thank you for them donations, man. Thank you, I appreciate you. And this one. The improve E key for picking up leaves. Yeah, pretty much, man. That is 100% true. Okay, so now here, what I want to do is extend it. Oh, that was default mode. That's fine. We'll extend it out a little bit. And then I need to be able to drop them down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out a little further. This one can probably go like this. And then I want to have like 3 holes over here that are going to drop down. Let's see how, maybe one more out, just so we're safe about it. That should probably do it. And then we're going to go down to the logistics, conveyor holes, one in the center, one right here, one right there. That ought to do it. Then we can go like this. Inputs. Yeah. Now, clean this up a little bit. Clean up the yard. Is this Coachella? That's what it is, bro. It's definitely Coachella, 100%. It's the streamer playground. Alright. Boop. Now, we're going to get our conveyor belts. This one we can go on this side with, probably. It might actually be better if I do it this way. So I'll pull it like this and then plug it in here. The next one will go down like this. Let's plug it into here. And then we'll wrap it around this way. Like that. And then plug it in like that. Now this one here, go over this way. You gonna Google it? Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it lately. Go like this. Maybe like here? No, it doesn't seem to rotate very well like that. All right, let's pull this one up first. We'll go with a curve. Should be good. Gotta know some ball knowledge. Gotta know what's going on, man. Like that. Oh, I don't like that turn, though. Hold on. Don't like that turn at all. We're gonna have to go like that. Nope. Grab this. Does not want to grab those. All right, straight. That looks better. Okay. Now we're connected. We got it all. Now we got to pull them down. And now how much are we pulling out of here? That's a good question too. Should probably know how much is coming through. We got 240 coal a minute. This one over here is going to be 240 coal a minute. And then this one over here, I think is another pure. So it's 240 as well. Damn. Okay. Shard. Power shard. Now, it's going to be doing a lot more than that. It's going to be doing 600 a minute. Yep. We're going to max them out. 600 coal for each one of these bad boys. So we're looking at 1,800 coal per minute. We're going to have money. Money for days. Each one of these MK5s can handle 780, so it should handle those just fine. Now we got to drop it down. Okay. Before I fall to my death, hold on. Let's get this planned out real quick. Boop. Oh. All right, there we go. Wasn't always a music guy? Oh, yeah? You are now? All right, there we go. This is going to go straight here. We know where they're placed, so I just got to copy it. Now this can go like right into the wall to seem like it's actually being held up. And then we go like this. Boop. That ought to do it. Now we got to go down another 10. Do the same thing. Can your belts do 600 already? They can do 780, Grumpy. Or Gumpy. 780. Oh, yeah. This one looks like it's already in the rock. I don't even know how to dance in a party. Me neither, bro. Me neither. I don't do that stuff. Pull it down there. Do we have the room? Barely. Barely got the room. I watched your live for 200 minutes. TikTok is funny. Nice. Hell yeah, Gumpy. All right, put that down. Now we're going to have to start going away from the wall, it looks like. Yeah, we got the room, though. That's good. Now vertical. Now I got to get it over there. The best way to do that is probably drop it down on the ground over there. That's what I want to get it down to. Pull this over like that. There we go. In little zoop mode. Okay, so I want to go down now. And we got to go down that way. Still a ways to go. That looks kind of cool, though. I probably should have added a little bit more here. That ought to do it. Make it look better. Yeah, there we go. See how it looks? That don't look too bad. That don't look too bad at all. Okay, so... Okay, I gotta get it over there, man. That's a distance. That is a distance. And once I get it over there, then I can push it into the train. Maybe I should go over to the warehouse and then build like a little thing off of it. First, oh, we got storage up there. I didn't even see that. The hell? Surface is too uneven. Boop. All right, let's switch to the zip line. See what it needs. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we got it. Zip line time. It's like poison and an enemy. Come here. Smack City. Got him. Oh, it's got low stuff here, so it shouldn't be too hard. 120 megawatts of power. I got you. Open. We already got it. That easy. Thank you. Thank you. Got another hard drive in the books. Get rid of all this stuff up here we don't need. That way I don't get confused or something in the future if I'm trying to look for one. Alright, let's head back over to the base. Then I gotta work my way over this way to catch up. Okay. Now, we're gonna have conveyor belts coming in on this side probably. I'm gonna try to keep it pretty consistent. Are we lined up with the edge here? Sure looks like it. Alright, so over here, this is where all the conveyor belts are going to roll in at. Right on the edge here. So I'll go like this. Zoop around the edge a little bit. That way it's going to be a nice place to enter into. And then we'll go with the walls. Then we can do something like that. Change those to concrete. It's going to be full of conveyor holes. And on this side is going to be just a regular wall. Just like that. And all the conveyor belts will come in through here and connect to it. Now I'm thinking that this might be a little bit of an issue actually. Yeah, I don't know about that. Making it all alone like a champ. Damn right. Built different. Okay. Maybe like this. I'm thinking maybe one, to be honest. Oh, and I didn't even center that thing properly. Disgusting. Oh, it's not centered because I matched it with the where the train station was. That's why. We might have to adjust that. Of course you are built different. I got the bald power, bro. Power the bald. Alright, that's fine where that is. These are not. Gotta readjust these. Boop. Get rid of all that. Okay, there we go. Now we should probably line them up with these. That way when I get conveyor belts coming in, we can connect them. Organization, industrial storage. Something like that. We'll do the same thing with each one of the walls. So get rid of these. We're going to do the single hole ones. The reason why is so we can fit the size of the cargo containers. The bald one can bend light to nothing. Like nothing. It's the bald, bro. When somebody hits me in the head with a flashlight, I blind them. You know what I'm saying? The reflection It's unbelievable. Right. Okay, so the throughput's gonna be like boop. Go like that. And those are gonna be in the center. So many storage containers. That should be enough. Probably want one more, honestly. Go like this and like that. Perfect. I think I want a little bit more room than that. All right, we'll take one off. I did put it further back and I put them closer together, so we should be good. Like this and like this. Plug them all in. Conveyor belts for days. Okay, and then this one, just in case I want to connect it up top too. They just see another light in your car. Wonder how other cars look while you're driving at night from the other side of the headlight. Dude, it's like I got my high beams on the whole time. They get all pissed off, start blinking their lights at me. I'm like, bro, I don't got my lights on. What the hell? Not even cool. All right, there we go. Now I gotta pull it in here. So zoop mode it. We gotta go all the way over there with it. Now where are we gonna go at? Probably in between that canyon. Probably here. No, right there should be good. Canyon mode. Let's make it float. Float in the sky. Like it's no problem at all. A little bit further. Oop. Careful now. We'll go this way. Almost there. A little bit further, maybe. Over the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Let's go right over it. There's nothing. All right, then we'll go this way. Looks like I got to raise it up a little bit. Oh, the hell? There's flyers underneath me. That's a bit of a problem. Foundations. Double ramp. That should do it. I'm coming, Cole. I'm coming. We're gonna bring it to the building and make a big factory. This goes out like that. Bring it this way. Boom. Look at that. It looks interesting, to say the least. All right. Now we go like this. Connect it. Just trying to make them look good. Bring it to the middle. Conveyor belts must look amazing. Must be immaculate. Good, clean lines. No problems. Go down here. Straight. As far as I can go. There we go. To the bottom. Oh, that's off. I did it off. It's not the right one. It must be straight. No weird curves. I don't like the spaghetti. This one to turn. And this one. Making progress. Is that straight or is it all messed up now? Can't actually tell. Oh, that's not straight. Hold on. Sometimes when you place these after you do the straight mode, it doesn't do it straight anymore. It messes it up. Default mode. I think it's a glitch or something like that. I'm not sure. I just know that it messes it up. And it's annoying. Conveyor belts for days. All the way to the end. Do the straight mode again. Rotate it. There we go. We're almost to the building. One more turn. Was that correct? Looks like it. Imagine your build is so peak you get lost in your own creation. Yeah. I'm trying, man. I don't know if this build I'm doing is going to be like that, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. And eventually I'll put like some supports underneath this thing. Looks complicated to you? It gets very complicated. Put it over here. You don't know what it's all this is for? So this is 1800 coal per minute. So it's bringing in coal. And then this 1800 coal is going to go into the train, which is going to be transferring that material all the way over to the main base, which is where I'm going to be using the coal in order to produce a power plant. So this is the fuel for a power plant that is going to be transferred to my main super base. And this is going to be my first real train connection. The power plant is to raise my overall amount of power that I can use so I can build more machines. Because I'm already hitting a limitation. You need to have the power to power all these machines, and I am running low on that. So this is to fix that problem. Straight. What the hell's happening here? There we You go there. Default mode. There's the warehouse. We're about to hit it. About to hit the warehouse. I brought the conveyor belt from all the way over there. So on the map, I brought the conveyor belts from here all the way over here. Not bad. If I can grab all three, yeah, that would be easier. Make it a lot faster. But that would just make it too easy now, wouldn't it? Can't have it be too easy now. All right, now we're about to roll up in here. So the first one, we're gonna go like this. Second one, bring it to like this point. And then we're gonna go over here. And over here. And if you see it, that's not going to work out very well because my first coal connection is not right here. But we can make this work because I'm not going to move everything else. We're going to make it work. Look at all that coal. Crazy amount. So what we do is rotate it like this. Line it up. This is going to be a warehouse after all. It's going to hold lots and lots of things. This one goes here. Look how fast that coal is moving. What is the main objective of this game? It is to build that space elevator. We need to build all the parts for the space elevator in order to send it out to help humanity. That's where my super tower is going to be, right over there. That one goes over there. The also cool objective for this game too is to make really cool bases in factories. That's what makes the game a lot of fun. A complicated setup of everything. Definitely not for everybody, though. You got to be a little bit of a masochist, man. You got to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The commitment of yours is great. I appreciate that. Main objective is never finishing existing projects and start a bunch of new ones. That's pretty much what it is. Get all these lined up. I did not line it up, I don't think. Do this with blueprints. Oh, that'd be too easy, bro. Can't just be doing blueprints now. There we are. That connected. Okay, still going. I was like, where's the coal at? Dude, that is moving. It's crazy moving. Okay, now we got to pull it all the way down. So let's do one at a time. And line it up with the one across over there. I think we just put it right in the center, right? It's about right. Oh, we just line it up like that. That's fine. You hurt me. I like the pain. The struggle is what I live for. All right, get rid of these. Now, this conveyor belt is going to go over there. I got to figure out how I'm going to have this connected properly. Interesting. Are you storing coal for all Canada for a really cold winter? We're gonna try to fix it up, man. No more cold Canadians. We got you. Okay. Something like that. How high does it need to be? So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4 notches, I think. That should be the way to do it. Let me guess. Yeah, it probably connects pretty good. Okay. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to connect all these properly. Because they're lined up like that. And these other ones are lined up in different ways. It's going to be something else. Do you want a donut, sir? I'll take a donut, bro. I like donuts. Donuts are the lifeblood. I like maple bars. There we go. Should be pushing it all that forward now. And eventually that will fill it all up. But I'm thinking that the first one I need to fill up with this one on this side. That's what I'm thinking. So we got to push these all out first before I start doing that. So go off the end. Probably not mess it up like that. Should do it. Connect it all. We'll do the last one. Oh, still need more. Can't wait till I get the better conveyor belts and gotta upgrade all this. It's gonna be the best. I can't wait. There we are. So many cargo containers. So many. Plug it in, come on. There we go. I think we're there. Okay. Cargo for days. Now, trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do something like this. And then I'm going to do like yesterday I finally finished my first phase, 5K smart plates. I was producing 40 plates a minute. Now it's 100K to phase 2. Yeah. Usually what I do is just leave that be. Just let it go in the distance or in the background. 5K smart plates. Are you using it on like the hard difficulty now? So we're going to go like this. Yeah, something like that. Line it up. A bluey. And then over here, I'm gonna be like, let's get my other thing. I can hover, hit every button known to man. Okay, so now we're gonna go with a stackable. Let's put it like this. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna rotate it like that. default. Go down here. And boom. There we go. And that should be going right down here into the train. And look how fast that's moving. Yeah. I need an RTX 30 series to play games nowadays in future, right? I would suggest a 40 or a 50 series, honestly. You could get away with a 30 series. But yeah. Yeah, I was playing with a random nodes 100x elevator parts, but made it easy with 0.25 part cost. And energy can... Oh, nice. But it'll be fun, I bet. I'm just trying to beat it on the normal mode. Haven't done that yet. Dude, that is so much coal. We're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. Now, the other question is, how am I supposed to get the other ones to work? It's going to be a weird way to set all this up. Weird way. All right, this one. Need to go and grab these. Floor lift hole. It's going to go right here. Straight up. Oops, wrong button. Mother trucker. It's going to be like right here. I'm thinking. I'll find out. Nope, messed that up completely. Here we go. Look at that. Ah, there it is. Almost 50. I'll grab this one. And go like that. And it needs to be a blue one. We're going to do the same thing over here. Like right there. Nope, completely messed that one up. Mother trucker. I think it needs to be like right there. Alright, we got enough for that. Now it's got to get them connected. Now the question is, how am I going to do this? Besides just going... Yeah, probably something like that. That's probably how I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Is that going to be high enough? No, I think you got to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just go like, grab these. And you stack them. On this side. Doesn't need to be 3 high. Then you should be able to connect like this. There we go. And then you can always do it like this too. Then the top one, go like that. Look at that. So this bottom one here, you can just do something like this. And this one needs to be like that. We need a little bit more distance here. Okay, and then this one's gonna rotate right over here. And that one needs to go right over there. She needs to drop down, right? So if I go like this, stack this one up twice, and then how's this gonna work? Hold on a minute. Then I need to go down a little bit, like right here. Pull it towards me. Boop. Am I overlapping? I'm totally overlapping. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, AJ? All right, we're gonna go like this. And drop it down. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Now this one gonna be a double. Actually, it should be good now, the way it is. Now the problem with this, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that. Okay, hold on. I think if I put a conveyor belt there first. Go up. That way it knows what direction it's going, then you can push it back. Yeah. Oh, God. Not good. Like, it works, but it don't look that good. Hold on. I need to put this back a little bit. Put it like this. There we go. That's better. Look at that. Would you look at that? So essentially, well, the problem now is that I got these, and then I got this in the way. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue now. The way to do this was if I extended it all the way out to the wall here, and then moved it in slowly all the way down. What's up, Joey? Welcome back, man. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It'll work for now. I'll have to redo these. It's going to be hard to navigate all this. Yeah, the other part I'm thinking is that I'll just have to lift them up. It can still work. Just going to be weird. Very weird. Oh well. Getting over to that big screen. Okay. Well, now, essentially, we can dock here. Let's get some of that ore going. And then I'm going to drive to the other place. Then I need to figure out a way to get storage over there. And where I'm going to build my first power plant, too. So many things to do in this game. So little time. Such a problem. We got resources. See how this thing handles traveling now. Oh, it's gonna get heavy. Come on, big money. Beep. Now I need to measure how big, like how far across I'm gonna need for these when I'm doing the signals. It's gonna be crazy. The Slurpee Choo Choo? That's right. Thing's moving. Coming in hot. Coming in real hot. Get them brakes. Oh yeah, we're coming in. Hell yeah. Okay, now I gotta change all these to one to, I think they're set to load still, but I need to do it where they unload it here. Gotta wait for them to go through the process real quick. All right, unload. So if I copy that. Nope, I guess I just gotta do it manually. Boop. And then I can unload all the materials here. Boom. Now I should be able to pick them up. Dock. We got nice and lined up. And it puts it right over here in the boxes, and it should be ready to push them out. And it's done. How much we got? Look at all that. Hell yeah. Okay, now in the meantime, since we can just have this thing automated, let's go to this one, and then we're gonna go Q, edit timetable, and then we're gonna go to, oh, this is called Leco. I don't want that. Hold on. Hold on. Bald tower coal outputs. Outputs 1. That ought to do it. Now we know the name. And the train is going to be, rename it. You need to look up train station logistics to help you with your issues on bringing in a lot of trains. The larger charge usually is math and various other things to keep them running smoothly. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of complicated things to figure out here. There's going to be coal train bald tower 1. There we go. Edit timetable. And now I need to have it go to the input and then go to the output. Save changes. We're not self-driving. There's a signaling problem. All right, where's the signal problem? What's the problem? Signals are making the next stop unreachable. Interesting. Why is that? Is it too far forward? No, that's a problem. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh, no, I didn't want to dock. Hit the wrong button. Oh, yeah. Cancel docking. Turn off self-driving. Back it up a little bit. Self-driving. Oh, it's doing the dock thing. Hold on. One drive. I can guarantee you that by 10 trains, you're going to run into a few blocks and collisions. No, I won't have no collisions. Okay, let's see if this works now. Was it too far back? No, there's something wrong with the signals. So what's wrong with them? I guess I need to figure that out. Why do you have an issue with the signals? I just gotta leave the self-driving on for that thing, and if it does start working, when I adjust the signals properly, then we should be good. But I don't know what signal's having an issue. That's the problem. These all seem to be fine. Where's your problem at, train? Is it because you're not fully connected? That could be an issue. This one goes this way. I know I got this one having a problem, but we can fix this. And then left side. There's already a signal placed here. Oh, there ain't. What you talking about, Willis? I don't know why it does that. Never had that problem before. Right side. And then... okay, there's that. I got rid of the dead end. Maybe that's what I'm having problems with. Maybe there's dead ends and just having issues figuring out what it is. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go down the train line and see if it'll actually figure it out. Or maybe I got the train line backward. Oh, that would be bad. It could be that too. By the way, try a spiral pattern for docking that spreads out from a few different points that would maintain a constant flow. What do you mean by a spiral pattern? They can all handle this track, and the constant flow will work out because they'll be able to go into their train stations. Once the signaling is correct, there shouldn't be a problem. Because they'll stop and go based on traffic. That's what the signals are for, once they're set up correctly. Come on, big money. Like a seashell? Be efficient and faster? You mean like multiple circles? Is that what you're talking about? So we got this dead end over here. I'm trying to figure out if any of these dead ends is the issue. Boop. No, that'll mess it up. Can't put it there. We gotta go a little bit further first. That's the rotate. So from here, gotta go like that. I'm trying to suggest actual real things they are used, and would be a yes. I see. Yeah, trains are pretty complicated. but are very cool. All right, we can go that way. Plug it in. Okay, now connect this one. And this one. Turns too sharply. Well, that's not good. Bet you I can do this. Should help it. And now I can do this. Cannot be placed at the end of a track. Right, go like that a little bit more. A little bit more. All this so I can put some ends on it. See, now it doesn't work there. It says there's one already placed here. But there really isn't. And it worked before on the other one, but why is this having a problem now? And I put it on the left side. Why is it on the right? What is that? Oh, it popped up for a second. No, it still has problems. Signals are making the next stop unreachable. Okay, let me go down here. Now this doesn't intersect with anything, so why would that be an issue? Let's keep looking. I can remove this one. And this is pointing in the right direction. It's going that way. This one goes towards the back. What's up, Logical? How you doing? I'm dealing with train issues. This wraps around. Oh, there it goes. That was it. That was it. Okay, so there was dead ends. That was why. The dead ends, and it didn't know how to handle them. And there was no signals to tell it where not to go. No, hold on. Now what are you having a problem with? It was good, and now it's not. What the hell? Why are you having problems now? And this one. Doing all right, just starting up my game for the night. Train issues? A little bit at the moment. Trying to figure it out. So what did I do wrong with the signals is the question. Maybe I placed them wrong or something. Or maybe I need more of these. Go down this way. Put some more blocks in. Needs to be longer than that to have a block. So the problem too is these are 10 long. So the foundations need to be long enough to hold it. Why is there an arrow pointing on both sides? What do you mean? Well, that is kind of weird why this is doing this. Shouldn't be like that. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Shall I whack it with a ladle? Toggle the switch. Maybe I can't figure out which way is what. Right turn goes this way. At the pickup station, looks like there was an arrow on each side. Oh, there was, but I removed it. So there shouldn't be a turn anymore. Actually, there still is one over there, isn't it? Yeah, I do see an arrow over there. Ooh, breaking my legs. What'd you do today, Joey? What did you do? Yeah, I guess it doesn't need this, right? Needs an arrow on this side. Wonder why it was... Well, it added the arrow because it was an intersection, but it doesn't have an intersection now, so it shouldn't have one. Boop. There's that. Still seems to be an issue. It hit a bird with a rock from a lawnmower, and it hit a truck that... What? What a series of unfortunate events. Unfortunate events. Can't speak today, man. Yeah, that's a crazy series of events there. So this is the way that's going to go left and right, but this one shouldn't have to go left and right. You know what I'm saying? Why is it putting it there? You don't need a signal there. Something straight out of a movie. Okay, so if I'm going this way, it will rotate over here. And then it will go straight. If I'm going this way, I want it to go right, left. Same thing with this one. I'm going to go right. And we want to go left. But then it gives you another one. My dad's security camera caught it all? Crazy. It's weird that it keeps wanting to do intersections like that. Not intersections, but connections like that. Oh, that seems to work. Didn't do it that way now. More of a trail cam though, but it's set up for security because of neighbors. I see. So this one should have a turn on it though. So I want to go like this. But now that one has a turn. Why? This is a right-hand drive, so it shouldn't have a signal. Weird. It goes that way. Well, again, the other way I can do it too is just put like block signals. Block signal the whole thing. Block signal. Is that facing the right direction? Now it is. Nope. How dare you? Why are you flipping on me? That's gonna go over here to the end. That one's gonna go there. This one's gonna go here. There it goes. That ought to do it. I'm going to try to just do a block signals and see what happens. See if I can fix it with just that. If I can, then at least I know the signals work. And then I can try to do those path signals a little bit later. The signals are always been confusing to me. Always been confusing. Trains are not very easy to set up, man. Not very easy at all. I have a few intersections where this could be a problem. Or it could very well just be the actual train station itself. I had that issue before too. Just be in the wrong location. Try to replace this one. There you go. Those seem to all be working out. Let's go try the one over here. Watch should be the one pass signal that's right in front. Like, why is it not working? All right, now we need this one. Should work. I don't think we need this one there. No, we don't need the one on the left. We need the one on the right. Oh, no, we don't. Nope, the exit is here. Okay, so when we're coming out this direction, it can go either to the right or to the left. This way is going to be going this way, and then that way will be going that way. So we need one here. Like that. Goes like that, and then this one also goes over there. Now why is this one having a problem then? F. Is it because I got two rails going in here? Maybe I don't need the two that I was thinking of. At least not out here. Having two would be good, but I think that might be what is like what's complicating it. Well, this one goes in. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute. So I got rid of this. And then this one. Something like that. Let's see how that goes real quick. Technically, that's the only one I would need. Let's check the signals over here now. Why are you having an issue, Mr. Train? Grab that. Still a problem? What about the one in the back? I bet you it's not even the signals, man. I bet you it's not even the signals. Did that fix it? I didn't fix nothing. So the question is, why are we getting signals like this on here? We're not going this direction, so why is there a signal there? just adds one because there's like an intersection that goes two different directions. But if I got rid of that, went like this, does that fix it? I don't know, man. I'm pragmatic. I looked at it a few times. It was interesting. I thought about getting it. It is same people who make Resident Evil, so I'd imagine that you are pretty excited about it, Mr. Rahan. Does that do anything? Still not going, huh? Now, why are you having a problem? So confusing. Why problem, train? It's got to be how the stations are set up or something. You thought it was Death Stranding? Really? Kind of looks like it a little bit. Signaling problem. I wish it would tell you what the signaling problem is or where it's at. What are you talking about? Okay, let's turn off self-driving. Let's move it out of here and see if it does anything. Signals are making the next stop unreachable. Hold on a minute. You the she was the baby, little BB. Now, is it this one? Oh man. Come on. Technically, I don't need it this long at the moment. I can have it this long, but since I'm only picking up like 3 cars right now, let's just do that. Grab the rail. Why is it doing an intersection here? He's putting those signals there, but I think it's the wrong direction. Is that what's messing it up? That did it. You only have one direction to go now. I swear it's probably not the issue. Signals are making it unreachable. Messed up my whole train setup. Boop. All right, that's plugged in. Let's go get back on the train and see what happens. Why are you having problems, Mr. Train? All right, what about if I do it right here? Output to the input. Nope. Not doing it. The struggle is real. This one says we cannot go through. Is that why? We should be able to go through here. It should be green. That was it. That was the problem. Would you look at that? Why was that the problem? That one block right there? The hell? Why was that an issue? It's green now. We're gonna see if it has another problem when it tries to come back. Train's going places. Sometimes these signals, man, they're finicky. Just a problem. That one signal right there was causing the whole problem. Once it stops at the desert warehouse and comes back, then we're going to know if that is the issue or not. I'll know that if it doesn't come back, I know it's that problem right there. Come on, big money. Actually, while we're waiting, I can start working on filling up some of the holes over here. Let's go do that real quick. So I can get this circle finished finally. How amazing would that be? Finally finishing this big old circle. Zoop mode. Just gotta go down the whole thing. Thing is huge. I thought Diana... Oh, okay, I already read that. Oh my god. It's like I'm doing all good, and then right when I hit a mistake or a problem on here, then my brain just goes to mush. Looks like it's coming back. Oh yeah, train's coming back. I think it's running. The nice thing about this is if the train's running and I know it works, then when I am putting in signals to adjust for it, then I should be good to go. Like I can put one in and I'll know if that's the problem or not. That thing is moving. There it goes. We're going to see if it keeps going or not. If it does, we're good. Then I'm going to try to put those pass signals again. All right, is it at the station? Looks like it is. Now I just gotta wait to see if that exclamation mark part, pumps back up. It takes 27 seconds for every time that it actually stops at the station and unloads. And it should take off and go again. Nope, we're having a problem again. Just ran into a problem yet again. Why are you a problem? It's probably that same signal right over here. Probably with this complicated intersection I have here. It's probably what it is. So I have it here to stop, just in case it needs to, but if I just do this, does it fix it? No, doesn't fix it. So there's a different problem then, because that's the only one that I actually changed. Oh. Okay, that worked. So why is that a problem? Why don't you like that, train? Why are those signals an issue for you? That make no damn sense. Why is it having a problem? It just does not like having those signals right here in this area. Doesn't like it at all. Yeah, I got no idea. It's working now, though. As long as it stops before that one, and as long as the other ones can stop when another train's coming through, it should be okay. But if it doesn't, they're going to run into each other. And that will be a little bit of an issue. You don't want that to happen. No running into each other. All right, let's start filling this in. Oh, it takes so much time. I was doing this for like 2 hours yesterday. I was off stream. 2 hours just to do this like outer rim out here. I'm definitely not going to be doing this again for the second floor. That's too crazy. So I'm going to have to get creative. It's going to take forever. Come on. Maybe something in the blueprint. I thought about doing blueprints for this, and I tried to. It didn't work out because the angles is the problem. It's got to match. And then like the only blueprint I could do is maybe like do 5 in a row straight or something like that, but it doesn't really help. If I do them like sideways, like 3 wide, it won't fit the angle properly. The angle is really weird. It's built from the very center all the way out 91 blocks. So I tried doing that, and I tried using like painted beams and stuff, and I couldn't get the right angle. And then the way that I thought about doing it was like start from the center, go all the way out, and then like have the blueprint thing right at the end where I would do the angle right. But you can't put blocks into it from outside the blueprint. So I couldn't just drag them in there and then like delete some. It wouldn't work. That was my idea to make it work. Didn't do it. Then I went in there to try to get the angle right and measured it and still couldn't get it perfect. It was like 0.10 off or something. It's crazy. I just can't do it. At least I don't know ways to do it to make it work. And we still got a ways to go. Although, look at that. We're close. We are close. We just got that little bit there. And we got to go all the way around to that point. But we are getting there. I'm waiting for my concrete to go back up. And then I got to build the wall. That's going to go way up. All the way up there to make it look like a tower. And I also found out something too, that when I get close to the edge over here, the circle's so big. We're not close, bro. Compared to where I was, this is close. And then if I go over here,
Your subscription to the function of any and all Fixit property
Look at that.
expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
My circle has reached the edge of the world. The thing is so damn big. It was only
Fixit
in this area,
property
though.
is not allowed to leave Fixit designated work areas. Function outside this area is not supported.
One of your first builds with foundations, I thought I was crazy for making it that big. Is this bigger or smaller? This is taking me to build this whole entire circle here. This is taking me probably 16 hours just for the base floor. It's crazy. People started telling me, they're like, yeah, the entity limit in the game is like 2 point something million, and you might hit it. I was like, what? That'd be crazy. I didn't know that was something I'd have to worry about. We'll find out. But since this circle right here is taking so damn long to do, I'm not going to do a circle all the way up. Because if I did, it'd be crazy. If I did do a circle all the way to the top, what I would do is only the walls, and then I make squares inside the building. That's what I would do. Is this the longest game? Not yet. Nope. The circle must grow. Maybe I'll do it that way. Maybe I'll do the circle windows all the way around, but make squares within it on the inside. Along that, the drug game. Yeah, I'm definitely playing this longer. This has been longer than the drug game. I'm at like 90 hours right now. My first playthrough was like 200 and something though. Come on, big money. It just takes forever. Got the beard of a Civil War cannon operator. Thank you, thank you. I'm just glad I'm not a Civil War freaking cannon operator. Yeah, this is it's a little bit big. It's a little bit. How many parts is this gonna be? That's a good question. All I know is that you can build like 3,000 meters tall in this game or something like that. No, 1,997 meters. So that's like 6,500 feet, which is it's tall. It's really tall. I haven't tested how tall that was yet. You would probably be deaf. Oh yeah, for real. Being a cannon operator in the Civil War. Be like, hey. Good question. There is a way for me to test that in a second. Oh, look at that. We're almost there. Almost there. Then I got to go back one more layer and it's done. It is complete. At least the foundation is. The bottom floor is complete. Crazy. Five or 6,500 feet you can build, which is nearly like what, 2 miles. You can build like 2 miles up. Which is crazy. Which I was gonna build this to look like the Eye of Sauron, but I don't think that's gonna work out very well. But basically, if you're thinking about the Eye of Sauron, that thing was actually 3,000 feet to scale. So you can put 2 of those in this on top of each other. From Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think the Burj Khalifa is that tall. Yeah, I did the feet, bro. Too much feet. Yeah, it's 1,997 meters. What does that translate into feet? 6,000 something? Miles or yards, please? It's roughly 2 miles, or a little under 2 miles. Know what I'm saying? Centimeters, you can go screw yourself. Oh man. Have you played Shadow of Mordor? Yeah. I like that game a lot. I like the combat. Very satisfying. Come on, concrete, keep up with me. Almost there. Boop. First or the second? I've played both and beat both. 5 millimeters work too. I ain't converting, man. I ain't converting that many times. The floor done. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. We gotta go all the way back. But once I finish that, that's it. This whole place is completely foundationed. This is all because I wanted to learn how to do a circle. I wanted to learn how to do a circle, and then I figured out how you can make an infinitely big circle. I can technically make a circle with this method across the entire map. I could fill this entire world up with one giant saucer. A perfect circle. It'd be crazy. I think this took a long time. Think about how long that would take. You have a degree in all kinds of math stuff? I got a degree in information systems and web development, but I have I've taken TikTok math. I've also taken trigonometry, calculus, all that stuff. Discrete mathematics, statistics, geometry, algebra 1 and 2, blah, blah, blah. Well, geometry, yeah, algebra, yeah, all that. Way too much math. Sin cos tan. I'm good, bro. Let me go get my college calculator for that. How do you think of how to make a factory? Well, the way I do it is think of it in like silhouettes. Like, have you ever done artwork yourself, like to create concepts? I usually use like a silhouette of something. Like, I'll get reference, like, for example, I thought the Eye of Sauron, like the tower, right, from Lord of the Rings. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to make a circle. I know I want to make a tower. Now, what do I want it to look like? Although I'm not even at that point yet. But I know I'm going to make a big-ass circle, and I want it to go up. You just start with the basic stuff. You don't worry about the detail. And then you think about the numbers after. And then I'm like, okay, so I know I need some kind of input of resources. So how do I figure out where I'm going to do that? The easiest place to put that is on the bottom. So I know I want train stations. How am I going to do that? And then you don't really know how that's all going to work. So I guess the idea is to be okay with not knowing everything. When you're trying to think of everything all at once, it's super overwhelming. So think of things in blocks. Break down big problems into small pieces. And then pick one job at a time. That's all you got to do. You got to train your mind to think that way. And when you really look at it, it's really just repetition and patterns. Like, for example, this building, it's just, I built a circle in the center, circle out here, another circle there, and there's another circle. It's just repetition. Am I logically thinking right now? I think so. I'm just thinking, bro. The feeling of being overwhelmed is completely normal. That's why when you start feeling overwhelmed, then you move to one like task at a time. Don't worry about the whole big picture. Just choose one task. Be like, I know this task is going to lead me to my end goal, so that's what we're working on. Come on. Come on. As for this tedious stuff, I actually don't mind it. I actually kind of like doing this. It like turns my brain off for a while. I just know my task and I just want to keep going and just basically focus on this one thing. It's kind of like a monkey pressing buttons in a control room, you know what I mean? The difficulty is when I'm streaming it, when you guys are watching, and then I'm trying to be like entertaining in the process, which I know I can't be entertaining 24/7, so taking notes is necessary right now. That could definitely help. But I think that's what gets me the most when I'm doing this stuff, is because I'm trying to still communicate while I'm doing this, but this is kind of mind-numbing. You know, the whole point of this is where you don't really got to think much. And I'm doing quite the opposite while I'm streaming it. I'm like, what can I talk about while I'm doing this? You're bald and bread alone is entertaining. My bald and, oh, you mind my bald and beard? I don't got no bread, bro. I'm broke. No bread for me. Oh, come on. This is kind of annoying though when you can't get it into that spot you need. Sometimes it goes into the spot good, and other times, like these little openings here, not so much. Come on, big money. So how far are we now? We're about halfway. About halfway. And see how that's in the wrong spot? That's a problem. Wrong spot. It's got to be right in the center or it won't go in. It'll be like, we have the same items in the same spot. We can't do that. Looks like it works pretty good though if you aim at it like right below the point you're trying to put it at. Seems to work out pretty good. Come on. You can't read a note in a game, but good at reading mistakes. Hey, man. Okay. Hey. It's weird for me. If I'm really tired, I'll mess up a lot. And it's only about reading out loud. I can comprehend it if I'm reading it in my head. And a lot of times in my head when I'm doing it, it sounds normal. But when my mouth tries to do it, it doesn't match what I see in my head. I have a stutter and a tongue tie that causes me problems with enunciation and actually talking through things. And the more tired I am, the less I am likely to, I guess, open my mouth and make the right shapes properly without messing up. And that's why I mess up on my reading a lot. And then you get other days where I just do really, really good. Don't worry, I completely know that I do that. And it's frustrating. But I've learned to accept it. I'd have to get like a surgery for my tongue or something like that. My sister had to do that. Yep. The thing that sucks about it is not so much about messing up, but it makes you sound dumb. People are like, okay, this guy can't even read. Also entertaining. Well, that's good. Oh, yeah. As long as my failures are entertaining, then they're worth doing. I remember I got hurt one time. Like I was trying to do like a flip in the house by myself. And it was like one of those, you'd like do a jump kick and then like a 360 and try to land on your other foot. And then I managed to mess up and slam all like 3 of my toes into the floor, and the floor was like hardwood. And I swear I broke my toes, and I'm laying there with my face on the floor, my toes slammed into them, and my butt in the air, and I'm looking around and nobody's even there to see it. I was disappointed. I was like, I got hurt and nobody was there to laugh at it. This is some bull crap. Yeah, I got a sister. I got like 4 sisters. I got a lot of sisters. Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna get hurt, you might as well either have it recorded or somebody who's able to see it, you know what I'm saying? My mom was working at the office when I lived in the wrecking yard, and then I ended up walking up there and then like telling her, I was like, yeah, I think I broke my toes limping in there. And I was like, but nobody was able to see me. I was so mad about it. I understand you, bro. My friend is the only guy in the family. Oh, yeah? Yep, all the ladies. Come on, big money. All right, how far are we? Oh, we're close. It's right there. It's right there. Okay, just keep going. 5 foundations at a time. And we're gonna make it. 5 at a time. It's only a matter of time until we make it to the end. Come on. Come on. This ain't gonna help. There it goes. Place it in the right location. Man, this takes so long. There it is. Just gotta find the right spot. You know what's interesting, Rahan? I've been getting more views playing Satisfactory than any of the other games that I've been playing. Even though this seems like boring, well, I think people might find this boring, but it seems that I get way more views doing this even then. It's interesting. Then I'm playing those other games and then I get like way less views. What's up, Viz? Welcome back, man. I think people just like seeing the progress of this. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure. There you go. Oh, look at that. There's the end right there. That's the end right there. Hell yeah. Definitely making some progress. I put you to shame? Oh, I don't know about that. I just been like hyper focused on this. I've been playing it every day for like almost 2 weeks now. I did take 1 day off to do a horror game. But definitely been grinding this out, I'll tell you that. Nope. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Here goes my train. Seems to be running good now. It's not going to be emptying out those containers though because it's full. And here it is, last one. Boom. That's it, people. The circle is complete. Oh yeah. Finally. Hide the UI. Look at that thing. Freaking huge. That horror game was good. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about finishing it in a day or two. That thing is so freaking big, man. Falling. Oh man, now is it making me have that background noise again? Okay, there we go. We can just go back to photo mode to stop that. All handmade, that's right. Okay, now we got to get creative here. I got to pull out the materials from here. So one thing I'm going to do, I am going to make another circle, sadly. But the circle's going to come out from here, and it's just going to be this one. It's not going to be that outer one. I think I'm done making those outer circles. That was ridiculous. This circle right here is going to take a little bit, but it won't be nearly as bad. And then on top of this circle, we're going to have the cargo containers, which is where we're going to store lots of the materials. And I think that'll be pretty cool. But then I got to like pipe that out as well to other places in the factory. Drink some water, bro. For real. I'm not doing another circle right now, but I do have to make another one. I got to make another circle right here. And then after I do that, what I'm going to probably do is make some squares on top, which would be a lot better. Are the cargo containers personal storage? No, they're not the personal storage ones. They're going to be the industrial size ones. So like these. Industrial storage. Just gonna put a bunch of them in there. Where's your Red Bull today? Oh, I don't do no energy drinks. None of those. Why do you think I seem tired all the time? All I do is what is this? Diet Pepsi with no caffeine in it? Know what I'm saying? Oh my God. All right, Mr. Train. I think I can extend you now. Yeah. Energy drinks are terrible for you. All right, turn off self-driving. Let's grab some more of this. Oh, it's a Pepsi? Hell yeah. Don't get me wrong, these Pepsis aren't good for you either. This would be better for you. Just drinking water. That's the real thing you should be doing. Okay, so we got the coal now. Now I need to transport this out and make a power station. Question is where and how? That's the hard part. You like apple juice? Apple juice is good. I do beer and water, that's it. That's not too bad. Depends on how much beer you're drinking though. And connect it. There we go. So this will be able to come out of there. Now, if I put one of these down, will it be able to go? What I would prefer to have is the path one. A path signal. Then I just do it with this one too. Well, it'll be going to the left here. So one could be coming this way. And then this side too. Can be going to the right, so one can be coming this direction. Let's see if this works. Self-driving. I wonder if it'll work. I don't know where she is. Haven't seen her today. Oh, it works. Sweet. What do the track colors stand for? Those are blocks. So for example, there's a red block here. That's the intersection. That's between the two blocks. So if there's any train in this block, the pass signal here would be like, actually, well, the pass signal checks the next one. So this orange one. If there is no train in this orange one, then it can be like, okay, you can reserve your path and go. This one right here is going to check to see if there's anything in that orange one. And if there's nothing there, then you're good. You know what I mean? And then the block signals basically create those blocks. Which, if there's a train within that block, it won't let you go. That way it doesn't run into other trains. Maybe I got sick again? Maybe. Or maybe she's dealing with a computer. She said she was having computer issues again, remember? Now, the problem with doing these signals is that these trains are so damn long. I built them that are 12 trains long. So if I want to make a block, I want to have it 12 trains long or longer. So that's part of the issue with this. That's going to be making it hard. All right. And then I plan on having train stations like this on each one of these. And just put it like right there and line it up. And you put another one right here. Do you spray water to the coal? Nope. We just let that stuff fly everywhere, bro. No water on the coal. Line it up like that. It's not going to be perfect, though. Unless I do it that way. Now it's perfect. I'm thinking making those trains that long might be a problem. It's going to be huge. There's going to be so many trains coming in here. What if it got ignited? Then it looks like it'd be a fire train, huh? Flame on. Go like that. Why do they fit so good between those pillars? A lot of measuring, man. A lot of measuring. Boop. So these are going to radiate out around the circle? Yep. Look at that. And then each one is going to be connected to this and be able to go. Then they'll basically just go out that way and go and get more. It's going to be pretty impressive. If it works right. It's going to be the train station of, well, I don't know. The bald station. It's going to be massive. It's going to be beautiful. Look how long those trains are too, man. And each one of these containers, I think, carries like 3,200 or 3,400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 times 8, that's 32. Times 100, 3,200. The shiny bald station. Yeah, so each one of those do 3,200 ore per container. And I think each one of these at max capacity can push out 1,200 a minute if I use the top and bottom one. So 2,400 a minute can be pushed out of there. And if I have 10 of them, that means we can do 24,000 ore per minute out of one of these stations. That's a lot of ore. Did I do that right? 2,400 times 10. Yep, 24,000. Imagine going interlogistics with trucks, trains, or trains, trucks, belts. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be really complicated, though, because once the trains are here, then I need to figure out how to transfer all the materials up into the storage area. And it needs to be big enough to be able to hold all that material, which is going to be a crazy amount of material. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, I can just be like going over here real quick. Grab this. Zoop. Please don't break the game. Oh, no promises. No promises at all. So I'm gonna go right here. Then I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do a square here. Again, I'm tired of doing circles. I'll tell you that much. I am tired of circles. So I think I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do a square off of the circles that I'm putting together. Smart splitter matrix will be required. Maybe, unless I keep it organized. Okay, so I need to figure out how I'm going to do squares from this and how I'm going to have it organized. I know if I go this direction, I got to find the center line. Find the center line. This is the center right here. This foundation. Goes like that. Then goes straight down the middle. This is south. Yep, that is correct. Okay. Now I need to figure out how I can go from a circle to a square and still make it look good. That's going to be the hard part. That's going to be the real hard part. So we're going to go out like this. Foundation. Now, how many squares can you fit in a circle? Am I right? Or am I right? Okay. Now, this is going to go right over here. Seems to be the spots. And now I need to make a square from here. I'll go straight out this way. What happens if I do a 10 long square and then put it back in there and then do another one? It has good views? Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying, man. Every time I play Satisfactory, I get way better views than anything else. With the amount of trains coming in at random intervals, the sushi lines with programmable splitter would be efficient. You think so? Okay, so if I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this ain't gonna work the way I think it is. It's not gonna work the way I think it does. We gotta go out 2. Oh, I got an idea. I have an idea now. Okay, so go over to this one. Goth foundations are real, and they may hurt you. Oh, yeah. And this one. If Kitty was here, she already made a joke out of sushi. Yeah, this game gives you anxiety. It's hard, man. Okay, so we can go like this. So maybe like... I gotta figure out how this is gonna work. The complexity of it all. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 in between. So on the 4th one. That's gonna be interesting. painted white. And these are going to collide. In a very weird way. Maybe a cooperative vertical from the central foundation of your station. Use it as a starting point. Yeah, it could be. Huel the drool emoji. Only because she left us. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I can make like multiple rectangles popping out of the circle and work all the way around here. That way, a lot of this will just be, you know, working straight from the center. Let's see what this is going to do. Now, if I go like this, should probably switch it back to this one. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Now we have some area of square to work with. See what I'm saying? So it goes out like this a little bit. That's all squared. And then I can fill it in, and it's much less circle to deal with. Much less circle. Yeah. Then I can do that all the way across and around. And then the cool thing about this too is I can fill this floor up here on the bottom, and then eventually I can just raise these walls up. And so the building itself will be basically having these openings here and go up, and it's going to give it that architectural aesthetic, if I can speak properly. It'll look really cool. That'll be a way for me to slowly increment my way into it too. 3 more subs, hell yeah. Square areas from central point is gonna work for sure. Yeah. Now the question is, will this fit properly? Because I did it with a 10 wide. I need to figure out what the size is gonna be from one side to the other. And I need to figure out how many squares will actually fit properly within it. That's going to be the hard part. That's going to be the real hard part. Okay, so where is the middle square? Should be somewhere around here. Should be right over here, it looks like. Let's get rid of this. Once I can figure out what that's going to be, then we can start designing it based on that. Looks like this is the one. That looks like it's the one. And it's going to be straight west. Okay, so that's it. See, this wasn't an idea in my head. You know, when I was first building this, I didn't know how long it was going to take to make these damn circles. So I had no idea what I was going to be doing here. And that's like the whole moral of the story, right? When you're building factories, you don't always know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to build it as you go. You just want a general idea of what you want in the end, and then work your way to it. And it won't be exactly what you planned, and that's okay too. It could be better or worse. Over time, you'll find out. Remember that everything goes to square hole at the end of the day. That's right. This goes in the square hole. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go like that. Okay, let's get rid of that. It's supposed to do a zoop mode. Boop. So I did 10 like that, and if I go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is going to be a problem though, because this ain't going to equal up to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Doesn't work. So what we need to do is do 12s. Because if I start over here, this is the center line, right? Nope, that's the center. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can do 12. Then we go... Now the problem is there's no center with 12 though, is there? The reason why this worked was because it was a 5. Hold on a minute. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that ended up on 6. And then... No, I don't think that's centered. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The hell? So what is this total? That's 11. Okay. So that actually wasn't what I thought it was. If we did 12 though, it would actually equal what we're trying to do over here. But I'd have to put 2 of these in the center. Like this. Which I don't know if that's going to work very well. Or we can do something interesting where we do over there and then the middle one we just make a big square or something. I don't think it'll work that way either. It's an even number, damn it. It's not an odd number. That's where the problem lies. As we go here, that is... How many? That's 7. We get rid of that. Well, hold on. In between, it's 6. You go over here. You did 6 here. That's where it would be. But it's not going to be there. Because I was trying to match that side. Mother trucker. But if I did 4 in between each one... Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'd be 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 1 off. That damn splines. That's right. So it's 1 off there. That's not the number we need. So I need to build that differently. And they need to be 12 wide. So we're going to make a 12 wide one and figure out how that's going to work. So get out of here with this. This idea right here I like though. We'll keep that because I want to know where the center line is. Get rid of this one. Get rid of that. It's all about trial and error, man. It's all about trial and error. I'm not smart enough to plan this out ahead of time, okay? So you just got to let it plan itself out. Yeah. That's how we do it. So that's going to be 1, 2... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that. Game based on blocks doesn't work with circles. Who knew? You got this. Yeah, see, but you got to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a game tell you how to play. You play the game how you want to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I go like this. Now will this add up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it seems to, but I think I miscounted though. Hold on. 12 in between. We guess 11. 11 in between. Then over here. Also. Well, that's 10. The hell? How did I do that? The hell happened? I messed up somewhere. Okay. 11 in between. Then we're going to go... Nope. I actually count the right one. It's 10 in between. That's 12. Ooh, we got something here. We got something. Oh, we got something. Screw you. 11. Yep, that's 11. 11. 11. Oh, we got it. We found the ratio. We found it. Okay, perfect. It is perfect. All right, that's what we're doing now. Now, we go like this. Zoop it. Zoop it. And we're going to go all the way out until we hit those pillars. Just like that. And then grab the black one down there. There we go. And then we're going to go out 10. Just like that. And we're going to come over here. I have a plan, but I have no idea if it'll work or not. But we got a good count there, so I'm happy about it. Go over this way. One more. Grab the black one. We go this way. Now we're going to go like this. That's all the black one. I messed up. Ain't it white? And then grab that one. How we looking? What the hell happened? Mistakes were made. I put it too high. Where did I put it too high at? What the hell? Where's that? What? How did this happen? What? Oh, okay. Okay. I see the conundrum here. I see what happened. I was like, what? How did that even work? Okay, that adds up. That adds up. I made a mistake. Put it on the right part here. Boom. That's the spot. Okay, now if we go like this, it's 5, 10. Oh yeah. And then you just go out like that. Oh, look at that. What an experience. Beautiful. It's almost like it was meant to be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, now we just got to repeat it. Easy peasy. Shouldn't be hard at all. Yeah, well, last word said. Digital alchemy. We go like that. Let's see if I can make this look good. See, I had no plans for this, had no idea that I was going to do something like this. What happened was I planned on doing a circle that went straight up. Then I was like, this took way too goddamn long. So then I thought of like, okay, how can I make this smaller, but also big, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to make it like a cake where it goes in different layers and gets smaller as it goes up to the top. But then I was like, okay, I don't want to do no more circles because these circles are going to be crazy and take forever. So how do I do less circles? Well, the way you do less circles is you make a square. Now, how do you transition from a circle to a square and make it look good? Now we're here. See what I mean? It's just an iterative process. It just goes one step at a time, and it's about fixing problems that lead to something that looks really cool. That's all it is. Small little steps. And then you look at the big picture of the whole thing and people look at it and you're just like, okay, that's crazy. But it really ain't at the end of the day when you break it down. Did I mess up here? How did I mess that up? Hold on a minute. 10. 11. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. So if I go from there to there, that's 10. Okay, that's 10. And then I go over here. That's 10. And then we go like this. Okay, that seems a little bit better. You really did use a triangle. Let's implement all the shapes. Yeah. Yeah. And then this one over here is a 10 as well. Okay. 10, 10, 10. Oh, yeah. It's gonna look amazing. Now this goes right down the center. Pull it in. Oh, I went too high, didn't I? Somewhere I went too high. Did it again. Oh, there we go. At least it wasn't crazy far off this time. There it goes. We're in. It's looking great. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to go over here. This one's going to go out again just like that one did. But we're going to go out 9, not the full 10, because we're not counting the center one. Same thing with this. It's going to be 9. Perfect connection. Pythagoras be looking down smiling. Hell yeah. Okay, now we're going to go like this. And that. And we connect it. And that's going to be 1/4 of the circle. And I just got to repeat it. And it's going to look pretty damn cool. And that's going to allow me to make squares too. So like right here, it can be a whole factory. And now look, I don't have to worry about it being a circle anymore. In this area right here, this is all a square. That whole area. That whole area over there, that's a square or a rectangle. And then over there, same thing. Pretty sweet. And now from here, how am I going to connect this? Well, one way I could do it is come out straight like that, fill it in, and get rid of it. So hold on. I could do that. Like make the circle continue here. And then from there, delete the rest, and then just keep it as a square. And then this part here will be the circle. The rest will be a square. Now think about how much less of a circle that I got to make now. You know what I mean? I can just go down here, down there, done. So much faster. Yeah, I got them trains running around, man. I got one of them at least. It's already bringing in coal for me. It goes all the way out here to my warehouse, the Rocky Desert warehouse, and pulls coal from these pure coal nodes, and it pulls in 1,800 coal per minute. Well, not 1,800 coal per minute, but only if the conveyor belts were connected. But that's how much is going out, 1,800 per minute to the train station. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to expand that coal across all of it. Yep. Yep. I know what I need to do. Oh, I know what I need to do. So in order to make up for the time that it takes for the train to go from there to here, I can fill up more of those cars up. I'm using the same ore that's coming in. and it's going to have a surplus, because when it's not connected, it's still building that coal up and filling it up, and then it takes it all, and it's going to be more than that, and then you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the idea. I don't know if I'm thinking about that right, but I have an idea. Ideas are flowing. Now I just got to repeat this all the way around. But before I do that, I need to fix one more question. I have answers, but there is one question. How do I do this part? That's the question. And from there, do I just continue all the way out there with it? That's another question. Buffer it all? Yeah, I could do that. That's I think what I'm talking about. So when we have this connection, it's going to go all the way out there. Then I need to figure out, this is going to be a lot wider here in the middle. Oh yeah, that's going to be crazy. We need to figure that out too. Unless I'm just going to leave this bottom open, which I can very well do that. I don't know. I do not know. I know I'm going to keep this though. Okay, so let's figure this out. Now, how many more foundations is there in between this? That's another question. All right, let's keep going out. Let's see what happens. See what happens. It's gonna be so big. Come on, big money. So freaking big. All right, there's that. Should paint these black probably. All right, there's this. So the problem with this one is if I just do a square here, look at that, it goes outside of it. So I don't think I'm gonna do that here. I'd have to cut it back a little bit. Maybe I should do like, let me think about this. So down here, I could lift this up with a wall. Okay. Okay. Okay, plans are coming apart. Well, they're not coming apart, they're coming together. So we're gonna lift this up with a wall on the outside. It needs to go up a little bit because we got this train here. So if I do this, show the HUD real quick. Let's go like 4 maybe. Something like that. And then what can we do here? Foundations. A double ramp. How's this looking? How will this look? Maybe something like that. Still got room down here. And then from here, we can go up again. Like 2. Like that. And then we're gonna have to go like that. Then we got ourselves some like architecture looking things here. Now, don't we have roofs for this? Hold on. Like architecture. Do we have any like framed glass like roofs that are at an angle? Or are they only flat? I don't think there's any windows at an angle, is there? We got frame ramp. Can you put a glass foundation on those? See how this works. Nope, not inverted. And then I want to go with this. No, it doesn't really work the way I thought it would. F. Okay. We can go up this way. Roof. Why don't we have a wall, or not a wall, but an angled glass roof? That's weird. Oh, I got a plan. Hold on. If you can't make it work, then make it work either way. Just screw making it work the way they want me to. Can I do it like this? Hold on a minute. Can we tilt it? That is the question. If I put it at the end there, does it sit at the end, or does it, how does it connect to this? Small metal pillar. This doesn't quite work the way I thought it did. We can rotate it sideways like that. Is there any other rotation? Snap mode. Snap it at an angle mode, trucker. It doesn't angle. We could do something like this, though. Boop. Dinner time calls. All the best. All right, thanks for watching, man. I'll see you later. Enjoy your dinner. I can probably do something interesting with this. Once I figure it out, I can make like a blueprint. Too bad you can't make the... Like, I've seen people do angled glass before. But how did they do it? Well, I'll have to look that up later. In the meantime, we'll just do it this way for now. And I'll see if I can come up with a solution for that later. And I can have glass. But basically, I'll have it step up like this. Which would be kind of cool. And give it some like detail to it. And then I'll have it go out here. Then we can go and step it this way. Let's try to do 10s like I was doing before. And maybe, just maybe, it'll connect properly. Oh, big money. And then it connects there. And then in between this, I can put like another square or something. But yeah, look at that. Big old square all the way down there. Same thing here. Now it's got to figure out how it's going to connect in the middle. Or am I going to do like a big circle in the middle? And then basically we don't even have all this room to work with. We just have the room here. I don't know if I'm going to do it that way. I have to figure it out. Okay, so how far is that? Probably should have counted that out, huh? Let's see. So we're looking at 41 from that black one right here. So let's see how much this is. So we got to go zoom mode 4 times and then wait till we hit the 1 at the end. So this probably is 40. Yep. So we need to put one more. So we'll do that black one again. Go out like 10. Oh, we wanted to go out 9. And then from here, do the same thing on this side. Nine. Might be able to go a little bit further than that, but I'll leave it at 9. Go like that. Get rid of that. That looks like it's the right spot. And then technically I should be able to grab this middle one and just keep going straight, huh? Starting to look pretty cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. What stage am I in? Stage 4. Or complete phase 4, yeah. You can see it on the top right. Then we'll go down this way. Looks like it might be a little bit wider here, but we can probably fix that. Hold on a minute. How do you hover it? You got to use the hover pack. We go like that. It's going to be interesting. Doesn't quite go in there perfectly. Know what I'm saying? Which is probably okay. Wonder if I extend that further, it'll go a little bit better. Or maybe the angle's too sharp. I don't know yet. Use half foundations. Foundation. Connected to that. Hold on a minute. Should probably zoom it, huh? Half foundation. Sticks out a little bit on the other side. It's better than what it was. You gotta remember though, all this is gonna be filled in, so you won't really notice it either way. But I'm just being a perfectionist here. Rotate. Ah, yeah, okay. That could be a thing. Something like that. To be like, boop. That works. Quite the fix, though. But it does look good now. Definitely locked it in. Man, look at that. It's gonna be crazy. Boom. That's right. Now each one of these has to like rotate all the way around to fit that. It's gonna be kind of crazy. I don't know how that's gonna work. Man, look at that. Decoupled. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. It'll definitely give it room to build like I guess square areas like I was talking about. Definitely didn't expect to be doing like squares like this in a circle though. I'll tell you that much. I gotta make sure I can actually connect properly though. And look good. Like over here, how are we gonna connect it here? See, that's my problem. Just look at how angled it is. I don't think it's gonna quite connect like I think it will. The other option though is I just build the wall up around this without having those angles. Go straight out, and then on the inside I can just make walls around this and have it basically floating, and you won't really see it. That'd be part of the answer at least. Now what about this part though? I have no idea. Although the squares inside do work, so I'm gonna have to figure out something on how I'm gonna connect it to the circle down below. But we're gonna have to figure that out on another day, people, because it is time for the stream to end. And I'm gonna turn that off. My God, that noise. But yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. There's a lot of work to be done on this circle here, this big base. I got my train going, got the coal connected, so it's pretty sweet. I'm making a giant base, Del Colo. It's gonna be crazy, man. Making a giant tower. That's the goal. Got a lot of work to do and a lot of ideas to try out to see if it'll work out. But the stream is ending. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're not, if you like this kind of stuff, you want to see more of it. And if you've been here before, thank you all for watching the video. Make sure you hit that like button to support me and help push this to more people. All right, everybody. I'll see you in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Later.